Oh, he's like he's a barber stalker. A synth. Oh no.
Come on, enough procrastinating.
Right. Actually, I probably should have gone to, yeah, I should have gone to the domain and then walked from there.
Why did we come here? Paimon's got a bad feeling about this.
You always have a bad feeling about this, Paimon.
Not that Paimon's scared or anything, just, concerned for your
Sure you are.
It's just that this is how lots of scary stories go. You're in an empty place, in the middle of nowhere, there's barely any light, and then just when you least expect it, a stranger comes out of...
Right on cue.
Could it be that you traveled from the other side?
No. Dude, come
I'm
off
just here
it.
for a funeral.
You should leave the introductions to Paimon. Don't be afraid. We come in peace.
Paimon. Don't you know that anytime someone says we come in peace, they don't come in peace?
Gods protect me! Don't come any closer. I mean you no harm. Don't touch me.
Really, dude? Didn't know you could be racist against the... What? Yet the butterfly flutters away.
Was it something Paimon said?
That wasn't no butterfly, but he certainly fluttered away like one.
Stupid.
Yeah, he kinda did. I have friends on the other side, you know.
Director! There's a ghost after me!
I like how she has her vision on her back like that. That's kinda cool.
Oh, they're clients, not ghosts.
Clients? What? Envisions shatter? I don't know. I've not actually looked into that.
The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor! Zhangli is a consultant there. They deal with this stuff a lot, right?
I mean, yeah, it's their job after all, Paimon.
Oh, trifling matters having to do with immortality.
Trifling matters, huh? Her irises are shaped like pet flowers. Look. Or like little stars or what. They're asterisk eyes, basically. We all know that what that means. Is this some anime thing that I'm not familiar with?
Everyone who enters this mortal realm will be a client of mine.
Gosh, you sound like death.
Sooner or later.
Oh my god.
That's dark.
Yeah. Yeah, Pylon?
I'd hate to see you still alive and kicking when your big day comes.
Wow.
You being here is not normal.
You're not normal. What do you mean, distinguished client?
What? You're the great, the better we'd like to get to know you.
What?
But I've just only heard of this.
Well, that's because I only just thought of it. Oh, don't look so shocked.
You can't just go making up business policies on the spot like that, Hootao. I mean, I guess you are the director, so I guess you probably can, but... a little bit of, like, corporate, like, peer review first? I don't know.
Touched a nerve, did I? I'd have thought any adventurers who dare come here would be used to conversations like this.
You see, she doesn't care. She does what she wants. It's the eyes. Okay, yeah, that does make sense now, yeah.
Anyway, I have a favor to ask. Recently, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor has been trying to strike a business deal with the Adventurers Guild. With you acting as an intermediary, it would be so much easier.
I don't really want to take part in your business. Hey, Catherine, I was thinking, if any of your guys die, would you send them to me? Oh, fuck.
When did we become your assistants?
Like, just now, Paimon, weren't you listening?
Did she mean talking to the dead?
Well, Yeah.
She's a weird one.
No duh. Speaking the obvious yet again, emergency food. I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Ugh, you again. Look, I told you, we're not interested in the kind of cooperation you describe.
Yeah, you tell her, Lan.
Come on, there's no reason to get upset. Look, one of your members is an avid supporter of my proposition.
Avid supporter. You're just... even my character's face. Literally known Hu Tao for like 5 minutes and I'm already done with her shit. Yeah. 100 coffins. That's a lot of coffins. She must have high expectations for the amount of deaths that they're going to have.
That's not roof before it rains, as they say.
That's not the kind of precautions that they want to take. She heard that they're dealing with the Geovashaps and she's like, I smell a business opportunity. Oh no.
It seems like she's trying to sell them the funeral parlor services.
No shit, Sherlock.
Some things are inevitable. It's only a matter of time.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Hu Tao. Yes, it's only a matter of time, but you don't need to rub it in.
Although, it is a bit of a hassle with the constant back and forth. If only we could burn them by the batch.
Hello?
Wooden tiles themselves, but about the special offer they advertise.
Special offer?
If we don't attract new clients, we'll be left with nothing, won't we?
It's a funeral parlor. You shouldn't want more business. I know.
Then I organized the Wangsheng Visitors Day, but no one showed up. Well, that doesn't come as a huge surprise.
Yeah, who wants to come to a funeral
And
parlor?
finally, the other method I'm trying is using the wooden tiles as coupons. Just by writing things like, buy one, get one free for the holder of this tile on them.
Buy one, get one free? Oh no! That's fucking terrible!
It will still be as good as
Hi,
new.
I want you to die.
It won't
Here's a
start
coupon.
deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself.
Oh no, Hu
That's the
Tao.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor quality.
It won't start deteriorating before you finish doing so yourself. Fucking hell, Hu Tao. Have you ever considered death?
I told you we're not your assistants.
I think that ship has sailed, Paimon.
Somebody else's business again. Let's look around while she's away.
But she's still here.
Adventurers are our VIP clients after all. We even have coupons for you.
See what I mean? Yeah. Let me show you the character trial for her. Right, let's start the challenge and you can see what it's like. Did you see that? Like, when she uses her ult, she heals for the amount of, like, up to 5 enemies that she hits. Yeah, she can phase through small enemies, watch. Oh, another thing is when she's low health, she does lots more damage. Head says no, but Gacha Heart says maybe. Basically, it's practicality, essentially, because I can't afford to roll on every character. Anyway, let's do the rest of the quest. A board for hanging Wangsheng funeral parlor's wooden tiles. According to Hu Tao, all the tiles should be blank. In which case, the characters on the back of the tiles must be the special offer. So, behind this door is Wangsheng funeral parlor. It looks far more ordinary than the director made it out to be.
You must be the director's new hires.
Gits plays. Hu Tao is so good. Mine at level 80 with level 80 Homer. Level 8 talents does 400k with Bennett and Sucrose. And 160k without it. It sounds like you've got really good artifacts too. I've been playing the game for quite a while and I have not had very good artifact luck, to be honest. You got a Genshin ad joining the stream. Hey 87. Sorry, let me just get on with the rest of this.
Wangsheng funeral parlor and Hu Tao. Well, I wouldn't get too curious if I were you. Too much knowledge isn't good for ordinary folk. The director is tactful when it comes to what should and shouldn't be known. Her? Tactful? We should get going.
Her tactful, yeah. I would only be interested in rolling on a character for looks in this game if it was either a furry unit, or B, a bar unit, or C, a furry bar unit. I'm more of a dolphin. So yeah, disclosure about how much money I've actually put into this game so far. I have bought the first time purchase bonuses of all of the packs in the shop, but I've not bought any more Genesis crystals than that from the shop. I have bought... I buy the Blessing of the Welkin Moon thing. I have a few months of it stacked up so far. I think I'll have like 3 months built up. And I buy the Premium Battle Pass with the extra fragile resins. I don't resin refresh, and I log in every day.
That's settled then. Write it like this. Wangsheng Funeral Parlor Bumper Sale. Buy one, get one free. Buy two, get
Curious
three
about
free.
my rolls. You
More
can
for
watch them.
your
Here.
moron.
Oh yeah, I made a video about my rolls on the Zhao banner and put it out yesterday.
But Director, isn't Lifeless the name of the game in this industry?
It sounds like you've gotten pretty lucky with your
We're
rolls
opening
then.
up new ground.
Why does Wangsheng Funeral Parlor need to open up? Yes, Director.
Poor guy.
He sounds so
living up.
defeated.
Right, we should get going. I am not letting new business escape us. We? As in us? Who else? Do you see anyone else around here? Oh, well, you probably wouldn't see them if there was. Stop adding little afterthoughts like that! It creeps people out. Just a joke. Sorry. Everything you see is everything that's present. For the moment, at least.
God, stop doing that, Hu Tao. Is Hu Tao going to pay us? I hope so.
I don't broach the subject, then Wangsheng Funeral Parlor won't be long for this world.
Hu Tao, you work in the funeral business. If there is any business in this world that is never going to go bankrupt, it's the death business. There are always going to be bodies to bury. Unless we find the cure for aging. But then again, even if we find a way to be immortal, people are still going to die because people are stupid.
Most spirits are incapable of harming ordinary folks. You make it sound so abominable. I'm just trying to get them to see the humor in it all.
I've yet to
Never thought
see
you'd
the
be
funny
such a
side.
bore. Never mind. If you stick by me, everything will become clear. All right, let's get going. Follow me.
Director, wait. What about Big G? Don't forget.
Big G? Who's Big G? Oh,
Fine.
that cat's
I'll
cool.
lead the way.
It's like a pure white cat with bright blue eyes. That's very pretty.
Sorry, who are you?
I mean, look, NPCs not only, they've got like chubby body types for NPCs as well. Should we regress into monkey or evolve into crab? I would rather evolve into Tegu. Let's deviate into no, let's not deviate into Paimon. That sounds weird. NPCs have a chubby body type in the game, and we know that NPCs have a Bara body type because the blacksmiths have them. Where's our playable characters with this body type? Where's our playable characters that have the body type of the blacksmiths? Come on, MiHoYo, it's not that hard. You already have the base. More playable character body diversity, please. Yes, thank you.
How are you feeling these days? Any aches or pains? You shouldn't ignore them, by the way. Very often they're an omen of something terminal. When we're healthy, it's easy to forget the crushing fragility of life. So, aches and pains, best to keep an eye on them.
Hu Tao, this is not something you should be telling people about when you're a when you're a mortician.
What's wrong with a few earnest health tips? Paimon thinks it's because they're coming from the director of a funeral parlor.
Hu Tao, you need to calm down. Yeah. Hu Tao has no chill. She literally has no chill. What is wrong with me giving people just a small push to death? Oh god.
And you are. Be quick.
I'm busy. Don't you think this might be a bit of a crass way of going about it?
Yeah. Yeah, don't I agree with Moo Moo. Who's how meme is my gems are in danger.
The service to the customer and all that.
Oh god, no.
I'm not sure it's every service that falls into that.
That was a very polite way of saying piss off.
Paimon's curious. Does this approach ever work out for you? Going out with a bang is the best way to start off in style on the other side.
If you keep talking like this, I'll have to call the Millilith.
Why is she so worried about it? Pretty sure they are the only funeral service in the... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they are.
Seems you understand me far better than most people. Not really. This is just getting really uncomfortable. Surely you don't think all that was business development? Then what was it exactly? Traumatization for its own sake? The business development ended after the discussion with the Adventurers Guild.
What the hell? All she needs to do is slap a few posters around and call it a day. Apparently she tried that already, but the Millineth took the posters down.
You remember Big G?
I wonder what business development looks like.
Never mind. Paimon wouldn't know how to explain subtlety in a way you'd understand.
Wow.
I'm back. I'm afraid we're still no closer to finding Big G.
I see. We were the best of friends. Inseparable, really. But one day, there was an accident. And that was the end of him.
Uh-oh. Oh dear.
How would
Getting
I
haunted
ever
by
come
his
to
old
terms
friend.
with my
Spirits on occasion do find a way into our world. If we can't find Big G, it'll eat away at Monk forever. Those people we found today were also Monk's childhood friends. I thought there was a good chance Big G might have hidden among them. But here we are, empty-handed.
Well, if Mung himself is the one having the dreams, what if Big G is hanging around him?
This Wangsheng funeral parlor? My name's Luo Chung. I've had this awful feeling recently, like something's staring at me. Some of my friends and I went to Wuwang Hill the other day on a dare. After I returned home, I fell ill. I've been having recurring nightmares, but the doctors can't find anything wrong with me. Oh, what
Oh,
a
dear.
wretched end.
Okay, calm down, dude. It's
The
not...
symptoms I'm having are just like those described in the tales.
There's no need to creep each other out. Isn't that exactly what you like to do, though?
Got to die.
Oh my god.
All right, I'll come with me, my trusty assistants. I'm going to need your help.
Maybe she's taking things a bit more seriously? I don't know. Yeah, we've gone from undertaking to Ghostbusters.
Wait, you didn't take all that vengeful God's curse stuff seriously, did you? They were eradicated ages ago.
I think Xiao would disagree with you there. They haven't been eradicated because he's still hunting them.
And the best way to do that is to make a great show of destroying the boogeyman they believe in before their very eyes. Sounds like that might work. If you were trying to cheer up a 3-year-old. Why would you ask that? Although the gods were defeated in the end, their resentment persevered. That resentment turned into a pestilence spreading amongst the ordinary folk. Hysteric people mistook it for the curse of the gods. The plague took the lives of many, which only furthered its spread, as the dead were a breeding ground for the disease. Then someone discovered how to prevent it from spreading, purify the air, and burn the bodies of the deceased. The pioneers of these practices were, you guessed it, the founders of the Wangsheng funeral parlor.
So basically they weren't curses, they were just plagues and people thought that they were curses. And the people from Wangsheng just learned how to do, like, pandemic control, basically.
This device is used to drive away evil spirits. It'll absorb the curse inside you and cause it to take a physical form.
She's as weird as she's capable. Yeah, I mean, she's the director for a reason. Funny how the curse takes the form of Hilichurls, you know. That's fascinating. Huh.
How were you feeling? Did the curse leave your body?
Yes, I feel more invigorated than ever before. I'm cured. I can't express how grateful I am.
You've been pranked!
What? The curse wasn't real?
So I'd appreciate it if you try not to give in to superstitions in the future. Human life is short. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Wow, what a weird thing to say. I shall head back. I'm sorry for troubling you.
Can we resume our search for Big G?
I believe that won't be needed. He found us first.
Big G?
I didn't mean to bother you. Any of you.
Oh. He found us.
This is Big G? He's just a child?
Well, yeah. He died as a childhood friend. You were hoping he would be a chunkier person instead of a skinny child. Big chunk. Oh my god, no. Astral, no.
Paimon's not even sure what's going on anymore. Actually, I'm not surprised in the slightest. Remember what I said? There's only so many evil spirits in this world. For some reason, he can't go back.
Actually, she pretty much summed it up.
Huh?
So, I followed one of them back and ended up here.
It must have been poor Lo Chung that you followed. Maybe he didn't notice you, but he could still feel your presence. Now we know what caused his nightmares.
So there was a link.
Big G always had a poor sense of direction. When we were kids, he'd never go down the hill by himself. We always had to lead him.
I wouldn't have found you if it weren't for the Leyline Monolith's call.
I'm so relieved that you haven't become an evil spirit.
Like I said, don't ever doubt my professional instincts.
But he just said he wanted to visit his friends.
We'll ask them all to help us prepare a farewell ceremony for Big G. Mung and I will escort Big G back to Wuwang Hill. You meet with those three and ask them for keepsakes to symbolize each one of them during the ritual, then come and find us. Or maybe we can take Big G to them.
That's not a good idea.
That's not a good idea. I don't want to scare them.
Good thing that Big G agrees with me.
At least by keeping things low-key, we won't be giving anyone nightmares.
Sorry, I won't be needing the funeral parlor's services anytime soon. Yes, we grew up together. We still keep in touch even now. I don't know why he started working for Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. To be honest, I find their director to be quite peculiar.
Me too.
But he must have had his reasons. He's on his own now, after all. And he still can't get over what happened to Big G. Did he tell you about it?
Yeah, he did. If you could pick one thing to give to Big G as a keepsake, what would you choose? Just, theoretically speaking. We're just being hypothetical here. Definitely not gonna actually go commemorate him or anything.
His favorite meal was extra spicy Jueyun chili chicken.
Ooh, that sounds tasty.
Guess you've got other folks to track down? When everyone's ready, I'll get the dish over to you.
Great! See you later!
Not you again. I told you, I'm not interested in the inner workings of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Mung told us about you. You're good friends, right?
That's true, yes. Come to think of it, I remember he did join Wangsheng Funeral Parlor recently. It
Yes.
didn't take long for his good friends to figure out why. The Big G incident. But I know there's nothing we can say to help him get over it. Letting go of the past is a painful process. I would know. So, is Big G the reason you're here to see me?
How did you know? We didn't even say anything.
Don't worry, I'm a businessman. I won't go spilling your secrets. Everyone hears the name Moo Moo and thinks I must be dim-witted. I never heard the end of it when I set up shop. But I'd say I proved a few people wrong. Here, take this. It's a top-of-the-line toy box we all dreamed of owning as kids. Back then, none of us could afford it. We were penniless. Today, business is booming. I ended up buying loads of these. It was a dream come true.
Wow! You must be like super rich.
For me, it's a memento of a childhood long gone. Without it, we wouldn't be where we are today. So,
Oh, that's
having
cute.
found me, I guess you'll be looking for Little Wu and Songza next.
We already saw Little Wu. Now we gotta find Songza.
I see. If it's Songza you're after, let's meet at the overpass at Feiyun Slope. It's just above the staircase leading down to the dock. I've got an errand to run. I'll come find you as soon as I'm done.
Oh, that does look like a very fancy toy box. Oh, it's all of them.
Huh? You're all here.
Reminiscing about old times, thinking back to past events. We've been at it for years.
Our hometown was completely destroyed in a disaster, so we've got nowhere to go back to. Now, home is wherever friends are.
They've just been telling me you're looking for keepsakes?
She looks tired. Look at those bags under the.
I make artisan Xiao lanterns down by Liyue Harbor. I guess they represent me better than anything. A few days ago, I bought some quality plaustrite shards. They're currently all in the warehouse at the dock. I've already spoken to the manager. Could I ask you to retrieve them for me?
Xiao
Like you
lanterns.
already know what's going on. Be back in a jiffy.
She looks as tired as me. Dude, same. But yeah, the fact that she's talking about Xiao lanterns and asking you to go and get plaustrite shards from a warehouse. Yeah, once again, this feels like it should have been happening during the lantern rite. You keep you keep reading her name as Kecking. You're not the only one. When the TTS for like donations and stuff, the default voice pronounces it Kecking as well.
My thanks to both of you. This looks like great stuff. Please, wait a moment. This is the final step. Okay, there we go. I wrote all 5 of our names inside the lantern. You know, during the annual lantern rite, we all release a lantern like this. No matter what the days may bring, whichever roads we choose to take. While this rite remains observed, each of us remains the same.
As for the matter of Big G, the 3 of us have discussed amongst ourselves and agreed we won't press you on it.
But if you get the chance, please let them know we're doing well. And that the things we once spoke of, they've all come to pass.
You can count on us.
Pass it on. We got everything we need. Let's go to Wulong Hill and find Hu Tao and the others.
Oh, you're back already? Sooner than I expected. You didn't go spilling the beans, did you, Paimon?
Hi.
Does Paimon look that unreliable to you?
Yes.
I'm kidding. Because if they had attempted to, it would have been too much for me to deal with. Guard the border between life and death. This is Wangsheng Funeral Parlor's most important responsibility, and I'm stricter than most.
Really?
It's not the end of the world if you catch a glimpse behind the curtain. And where we're going, don't be surprised at what you may see or what may occur. All of it exists within the border between the living and the dead. An ordinary place, really. The only special thing about it is that nobody really knows about it. Or else by the time we're out, I'll have to erase your memories.
Wait, she could do that? Oh, it's a domain, so this is probably going to be where I get to try, like, the trial thing for her. She'll probably bonk us with a call until we get amnesia.
Wow, what is this place?
Somewhere close to death, but not like the hell or underworld from the tales of old. This is just a place where the ley lines tend to go a little bit haywire.
Hello? There we go. Okay, that's actually genuinely fun. Being able to just spam charge attacks. He's actually more mobile than Xiao because of that.
That's why it's named the border. You can't just cross whenever you please. You need to have a little... how do people normally put it? pomp and ceremony? Higher, higher, hands on fire!
There we go. And then over here. Oh, there's a chest in here. Sweet. Give me that. Always break the stuff, break the pots.
This looks the same, but there aren't enough. Ah, so confusing. Let's have a look around.
Phew. Huh? Huh?
Wait, isn't this back where I came from? Oh, great. I think I was supposed to have found something in there that I missed.
Huh? Isn't this where we just were before?
Oh, I think I know what I'm supposed to do.
We even been moving forward this whole time?
It's almost as if we're constantly being sent back to the beginning. Everything resets.
Yep. Which means that I can...
The spirits have trapped us!
Don't be daft. You've put my mind at rest. Seems it's not easy for ordinary folks to cross over.
So you... Finally! Paimon thought we were gonna be trapped in that weird place forever.
That's exactly the point. Trespassers end up running scared.
So that's the weird stuff out of the way, right?
Yep. Just dive off the edge here.
What?
Oh, that's a big dive.
The farewell ceremony site. Our destination is just up ahead. I know you're excited, so feel free to have a look around and talk amongst yourselves. Soon you'll find out there's nothing special about this place.
Apologies. This is just a little unexpected. But if you too are looking for someone important to you, it's best not to keep waiting forever.
That guy, I remember him saying it was time for him to move on.
Good for him. I wonder where he's off to next.
If you're curious, why don't we go and see for ourselves?
Some other time, perhaps. I'd like to stay here for a while.
It's the lantern rite again. Wouldn't it be cool if we got to see the lanterns ourselves one day?
You can make a wish without a lantern, you know. My mom told me. As long as you yell it really loud, your wish will come true in the future.
Yell it? Isn't that kinda embarrassing? As soon as the first person yells, then everyone else just joins in, and nobody feels embarrassed anymore.
That's right. Little Woo, you start.
Alright, I wish I could open a massive restaurant with never-ending dishes and snacks, so I could eat Joy and chili chicken every day!
That's your wish?
If that's so funny, what's your wish?
To get rich, of course. Do big business and make a load of Mora. With Mora, you can do whatever you want and be happy.
Yeah, if you get rich, you could buy that super expensive toy box.
Get rich. Yeah, you can make lots of money and be happy. Yeah. They say money doesn't buy you happiness, but I don't know. Being able to afford to buy whatever I want in life would probably get me pretty close to it, let me tell you.
Not just one. One for everyone. No, loads for everyone.
Well, if Momo's gonna be a businessman, then I don't need to earn any money.
Whoa. It's tough getting rich. Don't put all the pressure on me.
As for me, I want to learn to make Ming Xiao lanterns. The big kind! And Xiao lanterns, too. I'll be the best artisan around.
That way we don't need to go to Liyue Harbor to release Xiao lanterns. Anyway, those are our wishes. Mung, Big G, what about you? Me?
Huh? They all disappeared. Right when he was about to make his wish.
It brings back so many memories. That was the last lantern ride the 5 of us spent together.
It's been so long. Everyone's all grown up. Have all those wishes really come true?
We asked each of them for parting gifts for you. Little Wu's become a chef. Momo's a successful businessman. And Zongza makes great shell lanterns.
Oh, this is cute.
Wow.
Oh.
We've never forgotten our childhood dreams. We've kept them in our hearts as a promise to each other. Anyway, time to release this lantern.
Hey, take a hint. Let's give them some space to go over the good old days.
The hint? Really? Of all of us, you're the one who needs to learn how to read the room!
Really? The end result is the same, though. Exactly what I do and how I do it are just minor technicalities. As I explained, Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was, once upon a time, more akin to a doctor's office than an actual funeral parlor.
You have no right to tell that to anyone, Paimon. Yeah.
During the Archon War, piles of corpses covered the wilderness. People were plunged into misery and suffering. Disease was spreading all over the land. Death devastated the world of the living. Such were the times when the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was first established. As humans, its founders were deemed too insignificant to matter, but slowly, they managed to drive away death.
They must have paid a huge price for that.
After generations, Liyue Harbor became a bustling hub of prosperity, luring people with dreams of great fame and abundant mora. But in the end, some lunatics stirred up the legacy of the dead. By that I mean the remnants of the defeated gods that ravaged the world. I won't go into specifics of that situation, but suffice to say that at its peak, life was on the verge of bringing about its own extinction, while death was coming back with a vengeance. It took a long, long time, longer than you'd think, to restore balance and reinstate the border. Without it, Liyue Harbor as we know it wouldn't be here today, neither would the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, you or me.
Interesting.
The previous directors all love to tell this one too, although, if you ask me, I think I tell it best. What you make of my words is up to you. I do hope that most of it flew over your heads, though. The Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is just that, a funeral parlor. Nothing more to it. We live in peaceful times, but this harmonious coexistence between life and death should never be taken for granted. Huh? It's about time. Let's go. Let's take them to the place where all begins and all goes to rest.
What kind of place is that?
I just mean where we first bumped into each other. I come up with fun names for things sometimes, okay? No need to hound me with questions about every little thing I say.
She looks pissed. Ooh, big chest. Gimme. I'm more happy about the Primo Gems than anything else.
Everything we could to make you happy, Big G, wouldn't you say? But if you ever really do become an evil spirit and come back with more nefarious nonsense in mind, I may have to forget our friendship and give you a far less fond farewell.
I won't, I promise. I'm grateful for everything you've done for me. Now that I know that my friends are doing so well, I have no intention to bother them.
I also want to thank you. You made my dream come true too.
So you should also mind my warning, Mung. If you won't let go of the past, I might reunite you two sooner than you think.
How can you say such horrendous things with that smile on your face?
Well then, last but not least, let's say our goodbyes to Big G.
See you later, Big G.
Not like that. You won't be seeing him later. Let's stick to goodbye and such.
No worries. I'll just take my leave. I'm sorry. Of all the wishes we yelled that day, only ours hasn't come true.
Nah, don't be bothered by that. No life is without its regrets. You can leave in peace now.
All right. I'll remember you all. Goodbye.
He's gone then.
Hope you get a better nickname. Wow.
Think about this. Everyone gets burnt to ash one day. So enjoy your life while you can, and when your duty to the living is over, you can meet whoever you want again in the afterlife. Isn't that great?
Thank you?
Way to ruin it, Hu Tao.
Either way, I don't think I'll ever return to Wulong Hill. I have a lot of feelings to process.
No worries. It's a good opportunity for you to go on vacation. Consider your leave approved. Naturally, this doesn't change the terms of our previous agreement. The leave will be unpaid.
Aren't you forgetting about something?
I took you to the border and let you have a look around, didn't I? But based on your reaction, it seems like you didn't find what you're looking for. It is a pity indeed.
The biggest pity of all is your lack of help.
I was fishing around on your behalf through the channels that aren't accessible to you. Unfortunately, I didn't find any leads worth pursuing either. I'll keep my eyes open in case anything crops up. If so, I'll be sure to let you know.
You don't sound like you mean it.
I'm not an expert on tracking down the living. However, if you want me to summon someone from the other side of the border...
Stop saying creepy stuff!
Relax. I'll help you look for them. You have my word. My exquisite sense of humor always goes unappreciated. I have my reasons.
Reasons?
The spirits we saw near the border are the dead that still long for the world of the living. But I've never seen any of the previous directors there, not even once.
Interesting.
This means that becoming the director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was the right decision for them, and left them with no regrets.
60 Primo Gems, Pog.